Yo, what's good, Visionaries? It's your boy MikeLarry here, and you know what time it is. Off the top rope with your boy MikeLarry, here to break down the Royal Rumble event that's coming this Saturday. Hold on, I'm move my mic up a little bit so I can move it up. Coming this Saturday on pay-per-view, February 1st, as one of my favorite pay-per-views. What I mean by favorite pay-per-views is that it's a big four in the WWE. If you're a hardcore wrestling fan, you should know what the big four. So you can put this down real quick. But you should know what the big four pay-per-views are. There's WrestleMania, there's Royal Rumble, Survivor Series, and what's the other one? I forgot what the other one was. I can't believe I forgot. I know Survivor Series, Royal Rumble, SummerSlam. So they are the big four. But this is one of my favorite events, favorite pay-per-views of all time, because you get to see superstars in the past come make an appearance in the Royal Rumble, superstars of the future, superstars from other wrestling companies that we didn't know, that wouldn't think that will show up. But it's one of my favorite events. So let's get right into it. I see that they only have 4 matches because the Royal Rumble takes you're basically have a women's and a men's Royal Rumble match. So basically it takes like almost 2 hours just for those 2 matches, because it's 30 men, 30 women, so that's like 3 or 4 matches all at once. So they have 4 matches on the card. They might add more because it's still early in the week, later down in the week, never know. But we're gonna go to the first match. Here is the WWE Tag Team Championships, DIY versus Motor City Machine Guns, 2 out of 3 falls. This match to me, I'm glad Triple H is doing a good job with the tag team titles, where he's trying to make them, not so distant as what Vince McMahon was doing back in the day when he was running it. Giving them a spot on the pay-per-view. Hopefully we see the World Tag Team titles do the same thing as well, but they're on a big pay-per-view with not even that many matches. So I will see, this might be the first match of the night. Oh, you know what I'm saying? I'm sorry, not the first match of the night. I think it will be probably the Royal Rumble match and then this match after it. But got the 2 out of 3 falls match. My prediction for this match, I think DIY will retain the WWE Tag Team titles. They're having a good run with them right now. They won it from the Motor City Machine Guns, who came from TNA. They're finally in the WWE. People have been talking about them. They should be coming. So I'm glad they're here in the WWE. But I think it's going to be a good match between 2 great tag teams. Great to show them off in a big, big stage like this, the Royal Rumble. You know what I'm saying? So they don't be stuck in. Yeah, everybody's anticipating the Royal Rumble match, but glad to see the tag team titles getting defended at one of the major pay-per-view. They get defended on the pay-per-view, but glad they're being defended. But my prediction for this, DIY edges it in that third match. They win 2 matches to 1. Excuse me, I'm trying to adjust this. But I think they'll win 2 matches to 1. I mean, two out of 3. So it will go to that third fall. It'll 1-1, but I think they're going to win it regardless. But the next match we got on the docket is we're gonna keep the Royal Rumble matches for last. I want to talk a little bit more about those. But the next match we got on the docket is Cody Rhodes, Kevin Owens ladder match. Now, these two, we already predict who's gonna win. I don't see Kevin Owens winning out this match. We could have a returning Randy Orton might interfere and cost Kevin Owens the title, or cost him the match, because Kevin Owens did take out Randy Orton a couple of months back prior. So that could happen. But I don't see Kevin Owens winning the undisputed WWE Championship. I think Cody Rhodes will win it. This will like move him further, probably until WrestleMania, where he will battle. Like I said, it's a lot of stars he can take on in WrestleMania. But I don't see nothing drastic changing. I see Cody Rhodes retaining over Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens probably going to start a feud with Randy Orton. Cody Rhodes will probably move on to either face. You got CM Punk. You got Roman Reigns. Drew McIntyre's in the weights. John Cena on his retirement tour. He could be trying to get a title shot. So be on the lookout for that match. I think it's gonna be a good match, good ladder match. But I see Cody, regardless, taking that one. We're gonna move on to the next one. I'll keep that one for last. The Women's Battle Royal. Women's Battle Royal. This one is not really predictable because you don't have that. Like with the men's, you can give a feel about, okay, that person, oh yeah, they're gonna push. He might win because storyline based. They've been dominant for the storyline for him. Women's is like it's an even playing field because it's like anybody can win. You got Liv Morgan, Naomi, Bianca, Bailey. You got could be a returning Charlotte Flair. A return, maybe Becky Lynch pops up. You got some TNA wrestlers might come up. Some legends, Trish Stratus, Mickie James could be popping up. So this one is really a toss-up. Anybody to me can win, but who I choose, I think it could be Charlotte Flair. A returning Charlotte Flair. We haven't seen her in a while since she tore her ACL. Could be a returning Becky Lynch who didn't re-sign her contract. She took time off away from WWE. I can't really pinpoint who else can win it. Bailey won it last year. I don't think there were two people with her. Bianca she could win it, but she won it 2 years ago. Liv, I think she's probably back in the mid-card area now. So you don't have that many choices who can main event WrestleMania, only than your star-studded Charlotte Flair. You got Becky. I think the only two that can really take that Royal Rumble win. Becky won it. You know what I'm saying? She won the Royal Rumble match. I think Charlotte won prior as well. So I could see one of them probably winning it for the Women's Battle Royal. Now, on to the main event, the entree of it all, the Men's Royal Rumble. So this Royal Rumble is star stacked. When I say star stacked, like you got Seth Rollins, Drew McIntyre, Jey Uso, you got John Cena, Roman Reigns, CM Punk. You got a lot of star-studded talent. In prior years, you could be like, oh, okay, yeah, we know he might win, or he gonna win. You know what I'm saying? Like the storyline could be contained into them. Like, oh, he's gonna win. We already know he's gonna win or whatever. But I think that it's unpredictable of who's going to win. The reason why I say that, because you got Roman Reigns looking to get his head of the table back. He wants that championship back. You know what I'm saying? You got CM Punk who came back to the WWE, and what's this all about of Paul Heyman, you owe me. You know what I'm saying? So maybe, let's say if he don't win, but he still gets a title shot somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Then you got Seth Rollins in the mix. You got Drew McIntyre. You got John Cena, who's on a retirement tour. Maybe they let him win it. You know what I'm saying? So it's a star-studded lineup. You know what I'm saying? I like it. I like it. My predictions, who might win, I think, to me, CM Punk. The reason why I say CM Punk is because that you don't bring him back after 10 years in the WWE. You know, he's been gone for 10 years and then bring him back just to not win it, you know what I'm saying, or not headline WrestleMania. I think he could have headline WrestleMania. Don't get me wrong, Roman Reigns can headline WrestleMania. You know what I'm saying? John Cena can headline WrestleMania. So Seth Rollins can be that top guy that can headline WrestleMania. So there are a lot of factors that can factor into the men's battle royal. This is the match I'm can't wait to see who it could be somebody that out the blue, like, oh snap, I ain't think he was gonna win. You know what I'm saying? So remember, we got the Royal Rumble, then you got a elimination chamber right after the Royal Rumble, where it's like a last qualifying, in the chamber. Whoever wins gets to go to WrestleMania to fate, get them a championship opportunity. So it's a lot at stake in the men's battle royal. It's not like the women's. To me, I feel like you got a lot of women. Your roster is good with a lot of women wrestlers, but that I don't see them. If you got Rhea as a champion, Tiffany Stratton as a champion, who's next? You ran your course with Bayley. We're gonna run it with Bayley again, or you did the long storyline with Liv and Rhea. Is Liv gonna win and then try to get back to the top? You know what I'm saying? And then after that, I don't see who else. Nia ran her course with the championship. Will she win the Royal Rumble? So it's a lot of female wrestlers, but the downside of who is the next talent is thin, basically. So you have to look at could be a returning Becky Lynch, you know what I'm saying? Could be a returning Charlotte Flair. One of them could win the Royal Rumble. So for the women's, it's, if you're looking at, anybody can win it, but what WWE is looking at is what is going to attract the fan base. You know what I'm saying? You can't just go out there and say, Kairi Singh. Don't get me wrong, she's a great talent, great superstar, but you can't just say, she's going to win the Royal Rumble. Will she get that star power? Yeah, people might say, Charlotte again, but when people hate that Charlotte's winning, you hate to see her at the top, but you still want to see she still puts butts in seats. So that Royal, like I said, the women's Royal match is going to be hard to. It's kind of iffy to pick, but you can look at it and say, okay, it could be Charlotte, it could be Becky, because they've been gone for a while. Now it's time to refresh it and put them back on top. As for the men, you got a star-studded. Anybody can win. Like, there's not just one or two. You got CM Punk, Seth Rollins, Jey Uso. You know what I'm saying? Roman Reigns, John Cena. What if we could be seeing a returning Brock Lesnar? You know what I'm saying? So the men's Royal Rumble is I'm willing to look for, but I got CM Punk for the men's. I think a returning Charlotte Flair will win the women's, but we can't leave out Becky. Let's see how this plays, but I think returning Charlotte Flair might win it. If not, Becky Lynch, a returning Becky Lynch could win it. The tag team titles, DIY I think will retain, but if you got 2 championship matches only, DIY might lose it, but I have a feeling they might keep the titles. And we already know Cody Rhodes is going to beat Kevin Owens, because Kevin Owens is him and Cody had been feuding for like 3 or 4 months now, and I think this feud going to end this Saturday at the Royal Rumble. So a lot's going on in wrestling. I think wrestling's back, man. Don't forget, Monday Night Raw had a lot of celebrities out there, watching wrestling. So it's like that the Attitude Era coming back, not in how it was then, but wrestling, I think ever since AEW has came in existence, has brought wrestling back. Like, fans are coming back. WWE have sold out almost every show that they had last year. You know what I'm saying? And you got Triple H, a new face, running, not running the company, but running the show. You got Triple H running Monday night and Friday night SmackDown. You got Shawn Michaels running NXT. They're both doing a great job. Yes, there's still a little bit of, okay, can we get more storyline with other people? But he's still giving TV time to wrestlers that we wouldn't have seen on TV that much. So kudos to Triple H and Shawn Michaels. A lot of wrestlers looking back. There's wrestlers at AEW that feeling frustrated could be coming back. You got Malachi Black, which people know him as Aleister Black, could be coming back to the WWE. You know what I'm saying? So can't wait. And this next whole year, you know what I'm saying, WWE doing a dominance, also signed a multi-year talent exchange with TNA. You know what I'm saying? So it you gotta look at it. It brings back, like, it's like the 90s. It's like a recycle. It's like AEW replaced WCW, TNA replaced ECW. TNA is like the ECW was back in the day. AEW is like WCW, where they spend a lot of money bringing in talent from the other company. So it's like a recycle. Just look at it. It's like a recycle. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, wrestling is back. I can't wait for the Royal Rumble this Saturday. I'll probably miss a couple. Probably miss like the first beginning, but I don't mind going back and rewatching it because I'll be at work. But like I said, wrestling is back. If you a hardcore wrestling fan like I am, hey, you gotta stay tuned. There's more to come. You know what I'm saying? But that's all. I ain't want to keep you guys too long here, but listen, hit that like, share, subscribe, and don't forget, Off the Top Rope with your boy MikeLarry. And also, we will be hopefully we break it down. I think Wolf and King Reese will be back with me to break down the Super Bowl. We'll probably break down the Super before the Super Bowl starts, give our predictions about who's going to win, and they will be giving out tips about how many yards they think Saquon will rush and Kareem Hunt for each team, passing yards, all that stuff. So stay tuned. Real Life Visionaries is 2025. We on the up. I'm out.